Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Robert McClellan Show, otherwise known as Home Studio Simplified. If you have not checked out the most recent addition to the channel, the once paid course that is featured on the ProMix Academy is now here free. And every Monday, there will be a new release of the mixing portion of that. All of the Cakewalk tutorial portion of that has already been released here on the channel. You can go and check that out. It's under the Ultimate Cakewalk by BandLab tutorial course playlist. So you can watch them all back to back, and there you go. But what you're seeing on your screen now is the different varying parts that are going to be released of the mixing portion of this. This is mixing a song step by step. If you want access to the multi-tracks to mix along with us, just simply join the HSS Facebook VIP group. And that's simply facebook.com/groups/HSS VIP. That'll get you in there. You can download the multi-tracks, mix along with us. Number 3 has just been released. This is on EQ and panning. The next will be adding effects. On and on we will go. So if you're wanting to improve your mixing skills, it'll be the greatest way for you to do that, because not only is it free, but you'll have the multi-tracks to actually mix along with. And if I'm not mistaken, I try to use mainly stock plugins for that. Don't quote me on that, because I've done a lot of tutorials since then. But today we are actually looking at the monthly song contest. So we are now looking at June's submissions for the monthly song contest. And we've already chosen actually, we're looking at July's submissions. I'm always like a month ahead or behind. It doesn't matter. But Disc Jedi Panoramics, or DJP, actually won, if you want to call it that. There's not really much that you win anymore. You just get your song showcased here on the channel, and I will show you some ways that I might improve it. We are not doing that today. We're mainly just looking at the songs that were submitted for the month of July. So, congratulations yet again to DJP. Awesome. And we are going to go ahead and dive right into the submissions today. But before we get there, remember that this channel exists to simplify the complexities of the home studio and to help you create professional sounding music in a less than professional space. All right, anyway. Let's give a huge shout out to the ProMix Academy, because they rock. Today's video is sponsored in part by the ProMix Academy. The ProMix Academy offers affordable courses from mentors, world-class engineers, Grammy winners, and multi-platinum selling producers. And with the resources available on the ProMix Academy, you can learn how to create radio-ready mixes from the comfort of your own home studio. Most of the courses also offer multi-tracks that you can then add to your portfolio and begin to build out your business. Follow the link in the description of this video to head on over to the ProMix Academy today and start learning the skills that are needed to take your hobby or your business to the next level. Okay, so up first we have a song called On the Tiger's Back. This is by Ivan Vanzil. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, you can throat punch me later. But let's go ahead and give this a listen. And as usual, I'm going to try to put the backstory of what was being spoken of here up on the screen. Let me make sure that I can actually do that. Do-do-do-doodly-doo. And boom. Okay. So here is the song title. Let's give it a listen. And while we're doing that, I will go and snag up the backstory to this. Let's do this. Very cool intro already. I'm digging the intro. transition there. That was kind of cool. Very cool, very cool. So some constructive feedback for this one. The low end and the width seemed a little bit much. Normally I'm always complaining like there's not enough width. This time I'm saying there was too much. Someone else actually said it here in the chat as well. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, yep, spot on. Might have been Crackly software. And the reason why I say this is because normally, like, you want there to be a ton of width, right? But you don't want it to be so wide that it almost sounds fake, for lack of a better term. Now, if this was, in my opinion, I think it's supposed to be something that was actually done like a, ear itch. It was supposed to be done like as a movie theme or something like that. It's perfect then. You want all the width you can get. That way the middle is freed up for the voice of the actor or actors or actresses to do their parts. So the balance of it, the way that it kept you emotionally engaged, loved it though. It was actually a really good submission. So don't take that the bass was too heavy and the width was too much as, oh no, it stunk. Take that as, okay, that's subjective. If you like where it's at, that's all that matters. But it did just seem like because the bass frequencies were a little bit much, it was kind of sort of drowning out the rest of the other instrumentation. So it could have opened up a little bit without that. Next up is Crackly Software's The Entrance. Let's give this a listen while I'm digging up the backstory, digging into it. And let me pull up that on the screen so that you actually have the right one here. Okay. All right, let's give her a listen. Ooh, cool. Bouncy. I like this. to it. See what you're talking about with those arpeggios, man. They're like taking over. Man, it's like that's head bobbing music right there. Awesome. Great work, man. Wow. And yet again, it's like right before I give my 2 cents on this, someone comments exactly what I'm thinking. Connor Cronin this time, a little bit more bass, and that one actually would have done it some good. So the one before it had too much. This one, not enough. And maybe not bass, because there was a lot of good bass layers that were there, but I think I was missing like this like kick sound that just needed to be a thud. That's actually what made me started doing that, because I was hearing it. But honestly, the rest of it, the instrumentation and everything like that, the balance, the arrangement, it kept you interested for the entire 4 minutes. So that's good, especially with an instrumental song. Yet again, not much that I can say other than keep up the good work. So up next, we got Michael Fitzgerald, aka also known as the Old Bell, In Spirit and Truth is the name of his song here. Let's give this a quick listen here. Sounded really good, man. I love the work on the guitars. Every time he submits something with guitar work, it comes out stellar. The only thing that I kind of detracted from the song itself was the syncopation of the background guitar. There was a lot of times where it wasn't quite in time, and it seemed as if it was kind of it was lending itself to being more distracting than helpful. So that could have been something where you mainly could have put like a transient designer on there, transient tamer, and sort of tamed those transients a bit. Or if you wanted to add something in there, maybe add a shaker instead of the extra guitar, because I think it was kind of throwing it off a bit. I would have loved to have heard some sort of like beck and call harmonized guitars as well, like a ba-da-da-da-da-da, and then a harmony line ba-da-da-da-da-da from another guitar, electric maybe. Hey, send that my way. And I loved, it seemed as if the title of the song actually lent itself well to the song itself, because I was already hearing, straight out of John chapter 4, when Jesus meets the woman at the well and he says, hey, the time's coming when you'll neither worship on this mountain nor, where your fathers worshiped, but they that worship me must worship me in spirit and in truth. And what he was saying there was this huge truism that because of the cross of Christ, because he gave his life upon a cross, and he paid that ultimate sacrifice, the Bible says that the veil in the temple was rent from top to bottom, which signified to me anyway that now the Holy of Holies was open and available for anyone. In other words, anybody can come to God. You don't have to have a man to lead you there. You don't have to have a priest to offer up a sacrifice for you anymore. You can come yourself into the presence of God. And what Jesus was telling her, this woman at the well, was, they that worship me must worship me in spirit and in truth. You got to have a good balance in your life of both. You can have too much spirit and then you end up being out of kilter, out of balance, or too much truth and you're out of kilter, out of balance. So great song. I might even be able to develop some lyrics for that. Just saying. Connor Cronin is up next with Tricky Little Devils. I'm almost positive, unless he surprises me, that this is going to be sort of a rockier punk rock song. Let's see if my assumptions are correct. Oh my goodness. I love that guitar intro already. Nice. Dude, excellent balance. Looking at the world through bloodshot eyes, a spectator as my night passes by. I'm in the frame, I'm printed to the scene. Attached, detached are somewhere in between. I conjured you to join me in this space. You held me in a comforting embrace. There were devils playing tricks on us. We lost track of the time when we came down. I knew you'd be alright, yeah. Feeling in control and feeding every need. Throw away the cure, I'm in love with the disease. Nice. I feel like I'm playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Of doing as I please. The devil's in my drink combined to put my mind at ease. But as the feeling fades, there's the thought I have to face. I'll have to learn to live without the peace I gave away. Good night, that bass is rocking. Feeling in control and feeding every need. Throw away the cure, I'm in love with the disease. Whoa. Wow. Well, that stinking blew my socks off. What we got going on here? Did you guys catch that? We've been invaded. Yeah, dude. Your guitar work has dramatically improved, for one. For two, the bass was like spot on, sounded snappy, punchy, gritty, everything that needed to. The track was amazing. I think you did an excellent job on this one. The balance, everything was spot on. Really, I don't have much to offer on this one. By the way, the drum programming with those Addictive Drums 2, which, by the way, is my favorite of all favorites. Addictive Drums 2, nice. You did a phenomenal job, dude. Like I said, not much I can really say about that one other than you rock. Very good, very good. Song number 5 is up. Mark George, The Runner. Something tells me that this is going to be cinematic. Let's check it. Mark George bringing the sound effects. Awesome. Okay, this is a little different from what he normally presents. This is cool. almost got like a 𝗏𝗄𝗄𝗃 type sound here. nice. I love that not only just the use of the sound effect, but the fact that it went from the right to the left side of the stereo field to give the effect that the runner was actually taking off. Genius move right there. Great job. Really, the only critique that I have is just mainly just stylistic choices that I might make as far as sounds. I know the phaser, that was a good idea. I was thinking too it would be good to add an LFO there. And maybe that's what you were talking about, where whenever it goes into that next hit right there at the very end, it would have that, like, I can't even do it, where it like starts at a lower, like you shave off all the high end and then you bring, all the high end, and then you slowly start to bring it in. And maybe that's what you were talking about. Crackly, I'm not sure. But yeah, that definitely sounded like it belonged on an 80s, even like an 80s cartoon, maybe even. Like if you go back right here, loud noise in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it right here. I am Captain Planet. With our powers combined, we will be Captain Planet. I don't know. Captain Planet saving the world from the evil Dredger Dawn. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. But anyway, you see where I'm going with that? Probably not. You're probably like, dude, you're crazy. All right, up next is our good friend PAL with the song My Life. Let's see what he has to say about this. Yes, a filter. That's what I was thinking. Give this a listen here. Ooh, nice airy intro, like it. almost went reggae. Wow. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Man, the fact that you just posted on there that you were told you'd never be able to sing again, and here you are singing. Thank you, Jesus. That's awesome. And I love the fact that you're improvising these songs too. That just makes it that much more interesting, because it holds my ear as a listener, because I'm wondering like, okay, what's he going to say next? It's very cool. Your vocals actually remind me a lot of some Pink Floyd style stuff, and even the treatment of them, they sound a lot, they have that feel to them. That little breakdown you did there towards the end, that was great, where it went almost like halftime. It sounded very like reggae all of a sudden. It was really cool. Yeah, keep up the good work, man, because there's a lot going on there. The balance of it was great. I think, and this is just stylistically, subjectively, I think that the vocal effects that you're putting on there sound good, but I think they're just overdone just a tad bit. However, if you like it, that's all that matters. Other people in the chat obviously liked it too. I would probably just back it off just a tad bit though, and make it to where the repeats weren't quite as noticeable, but maybe have them in like sort of uplift and undergird. Maybe put like a dynamic echo on there to where it doesn't happen so much while you're singing, but then it trails in after you're done. So, yeah, great song, man. Up next, we got Hard On Fishing with I Won't Let You Bring Me Down. This sounds like a cool title already. Let's check this bad boy out. man.
Caught in the web, you got tunnel vision. You feel pressure to make a decision. It's harder and harder to know which way to turn. Scream and shout and stomp your feet, making war in the city streets. It's clear that the mob rules. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, no, you're on a dead-end road, and you better slow down before it's too late to turn it around. Oh, yeah, you've been living on the edge, but I'm not gonna let you. I won't let you bring me down. Bring me down. I won't let you bring me down. Yeah, bring me down. Not gonna bring me down.
Dude, that was like phenomenal. There's nothing I could have added to that. There's no critique that I've got that would add up to adding anything to that. You nailed it, man. You nailed it. I'm talking like that sound. It sounded like I just stepped back in time to like the 80s hair bands type stuff. And the guitar work was phenomenal. The bass just sounded spot on. Drums were punchy, and yeah, dude, great job. Great job. Up next is Disc Jedi Panoramics, also known as DJP, with DTFC. Let's give this a listen. I might need to turn on the T-Rex. that's crazy how it just kind of like dropped off the face of the earth. Wow. Dude, that was, you said that it's missing something. I'm not really sure what that something is because it sounded super cool. I was invested in that one. Good job. Great submission. I would have loved to maybe have heard some guitar, but then again, I'm a guitarist. So, yeah, great job, man. Nothing at the same time. So if I had to add anything to that, it would be the guitar. The rest of it, yet again, spot on. Plant-powered muscle. Absolutely. This happens every single month. So if you want to get involved, head on over to homestudiosimplified.com. There's a link in the tub. Yes, there's a link in the tub at the top of the screen where you can actually submit your submission right from the website there. Go and check that out. But yeah, great job, DJP. Excellent submission. Like I said, I don't know what else I would add to it. You maybe feel like it wasn't done. Maybe throw in some, feel the funk. Hey, feel the funk. But then again, that's just me. All right, let's give this a listen. The last submission that we have today due to time constraints, Herky 𝗬𝗂, Share Your Love. Let's give this a listen. Nice. Big change here.
You all to myself. Why can't you share some of your love with me? With me, I'm singing. Bum 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 bum.
Congratulations to everybody. Everyone's a winner that submitted. You guys are awesome. Great submissions this time around as well. Thank you for just making this community awesome. You guys are always on time with making this community awesome. You guys in the chat are crazy. Keep them coming and keep in touch because I'm going to be announcing a winner. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and pick the winner. I think we all kind of felt like Hard on Fishin's song was the winner. I Won't Let You Bring Me Down. Okay, so we're going to announce Hard on Fishing. These are the winners of this month's song contest. Hard on Fishing, all you have to simply do is just email me at homestudiossimplified@gmail.com or robert@homestudiossimplified.com. And what you can do is either send me the Cakewalk bun file if you have that, or just send me maybe the or the multi-tracks that are affected, so I can just fly them in and it'll kind of already be mixed. And I'll show you what I might do to improve this song. There's really not going to be much, I'll be honest. But there are some things maybe I could add in there. So if I don't find anything to do, just know that you won. So congratulations to you. Yeah, it's been a great song contest this month. I have a good feeling about next month. And let's just continue pressing on, doing what we do best around here, which is just creating an awesome community of awesome people. So you guys are awesome. I've said awesome about 15 times. There seems like there's something else that's awesome. Oh, yeah, it's the Wheel of Awesomeness. Let's spin that wheel. Bring it on. 𝗧𝗃 𝗧𝗵𝗲 bringing you the Wheel of Awesomeness. That's right. Robert has stepped out of the studio and 𝗧𝗃 𝗧𝗵𝗲 has taken over to spin the wheel. Why do we spin the wheel? Because it's a big deal. Where will the wheel land? Robert, come back in here, you nincompoop. Let's hear a little known fact. All right, I'm back. I'm not sure what he said, but I'm sure it was something cool. He had nothing derogatory to say about me because I've been paying him all these years in food and lodging. Maybe he did have something bad to say. I don't know. Anywho, we have a little known fact. At this point in time, this is where Robert unveils his soul. And this is where I begin to talk with labored breathing and heavy eyes. Little known fact. So, did you know that I have been with Cakewalk for over 20 years? Little known fact is I actually spoke with Ming, the CEO of BandLab, after they acquired Cakewalk. This has been probably 6 years ago. During that conversation, Ming and I actually, we had a good conversation. He told me that he always wanted to make sure that they kept things affordable, if not free. In fact, at that point in time, he told me he wanted to keep them free. Ming, you money-hungry little... No. But I think if you're wondering right now, like, what's the hang-up? Why is Cakewalk in limbo right now? What are they doing with Cakewalk? I can assure you from having talked with him that whatever they do, it's going to be stellar, and it's also going to be very affordable. So I can't go outside of any of that to tell you anything else because, honestly, they've kind of even kept me out of the circle. I did get to join as a BandLab, what was it called? Amplify creator? Whatever that means. But basically, BandLab sent me a link to sign up to become part of their Amplify creators list. I don't even know what that means, honestly. And I even asked one of my contacts within the organization. I said, "Hey, is this legit?" And he said, "Actually, yes, it is. Sign up today." And I was like, I don't know what it is. What am I signing up for? So with that being said, as a Cakewalk user for over 20 years, I've not used a lot of other DAWs on the market versus maybe Audacity. I've used SoundForge a couple times. Magix Music Studio is actually what I started on, and Sony Music Studio. But other than that, there's not a lot of other things that I've actually worked on apart from that. So I don't see yet what he's actually talking about, because I'm supposed to be getting like a little star next to my name, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here within my BandLab account, I'm supposed to be getting like a little star next to my name that's going to prove my coolness within the BandLab community. And I'm going to be on the Amplify. I don't know what this even means. So maybe you guys know, I'm not sure. But as you can see, they've been adding some new stuff. to the BandLab app. It's still not quite up to speed for me anyway. I don't feel like it's where it needs to be, but they are working on it continually. I just don't know if, with it being I've never heard of this, crowd review. This is kind of cool. Shiny objects. I'm getting misled by shiny objects. Anywho, I don't think as a browser-based DAW that it's ever going to quite fully be there. I typed in amplify and that came up anyway. But maybe they will get to a point someday where the latency will not be so bad. As of right now, though, I could not make it work for me for the life of me, just simply because of the latency issues. And I don't see anything in here about the BandLab Amplify artists. Maybe that's coming on later down the road. I don't know. Anywho, what I do know is if you're into music production and you want a mobile music production rig, it actually is, it's really great for that because it works well on your phone, and you can actually plug in like an 𝗖𝗍 Multimedia iRig or an iRig Pro Duo, something like that, and you can make music on the go. You'll have drum loops, stuff like that you can use. So the little known fact today is that I have been using Cakewalk for over 20 years. So if you need to know anything about Cakewalk, maybe you're interested in getting started using it. I don't think that the user interface or the way that it operates is going to change too awful much to where I still won't have the upper hand. Okay, I got to go. Anywho, love each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. And remember that we can dream alone. We can even create alone. But together, we can achieve so much more. God bless, guys.